exciting event. Students go from zone to zone, 20 minutes at a time, and they're going to get inspired about education.
My name is Joe Paluba. I'm the athletic director at Carter High School. I've been here since 2005. Now we have our 6th CIF plaque. 4 of them are in wrestling, 1 for track, and 1 for boys soccer. I do believe with the accomplishment that has just been achieved this past weekend, the boys achieving a 3rd CIF title, that is a district record.
A lot of people wonder what they have to do to work so hard to get to this point where we have 9 CIF placers, stuff like that. It's not one thing. It's these guys. What a lot of people don't realize, these guys wrestle year round. You know, I mean, even our guys that play other sports during those seasons, when they have free time, they come in and they wrestle.
As far as the kids go, this started at middle school. A lot of these kids have came through the middle school program that Rialto is doing right now. So becoming a student athlete is a lot harder than just going in the classroom, because you have to maintain your grades plus go to practice every day.
Hi, I'm Peggy Wheeler, and I'm part of the RISE event. And RISE stands for Rialto Inspiring STEAM Education. And this event, we've had 500 students every day on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And the RISE event, it's so awesome because it's giving students the opportunity to have experiences, what they can look forward to in high school and middle school. So we have people from the community, we have teachers from career technical education, we have student volunteers.
We had 3. Thank you. Okay. All right, we are back. It is 7:01. And I need a motion and a second to adjourn closed session, please.
So moved.
Second.
Thank you. Vote by board members.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. And we reconvene open session. It is 7:01. And tonight we have a full school board agenda with our talented Henry Elementary School students performing. But first, let's have Henry's 5th grade student, Janelle Lopez, lead us in the pledge. Hi, Janelle.
Hello. Please stand. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Janelle. And now, selected students from 2nd through 5th grade will perform the song, How Far I'll Go, led by Henry Elementary School's teacher, Mr. Andre Marshall.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. on this island. Seem so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride, I can make us strong, I'll be satisfied if I play along. But the voice inside sings a different song. What is wrong with me? The signs of the sea, it's blinding, and no one knows how deep it goes. And it seems like it's calling out to me, so come find me and let me know. What's beyond that line? Will I cross that line to the line where the sky meets the sea? It calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. And the wind of my sail on the sea stays behind me. One day I'll know how far I'll
Okay, thank you, Dr. Moreland, and parents and guardians for supporting our talented students. Always a pleasure to watch them. Okay, report out of closed session, Dr. Avila.
Yes, thank you, President Martinez. We have one. The board took action to issue notice to employee number 1526338 that they may be released from their administrative position and reassigned to another certificated administrative position, classroom, teaching position, or other non-management certificated position for the 2018-2019 school year, or that their work year and/or salary may be reduced for the 2018-2019 school year. The roll call vote was unanimous.
Thank you, Dr. Avila. Okay, before we go any further, after my last board comments, there was a lot of concerns that was relayed back to us. And I want to make sure that I take responsibility for poor communication, where the community had felt that things had been decided and were in place, action being taken. The action that was being taken was to provide forums and to open our ears more, to let the community know that we were actually doing something, but nothing had been decided, and nothing has been decided. You'll hear more of that with Dr. Avila's comments today. So with that, I apologize for being a poor communicator. My wife tells me that all the time. Husbands, you know. Okay, thank you, everyone. All right, adoption of the agenda. Can I have a motion and second, please?
So moved. Second.
Thank you. Preferential vote by student board member?
Aye.
Thank you. Vote by board members.
Aye.
Okay. Presentation. We have the high school DSAC committee.
Oh,
Mr. Herrera.
first we have Adriana Magana from Rialto High School.
Welcome.
Hello.
Hello.
Good evening, Honorable Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Avila, and viewing audience. My name is Adriana Magana, and I am the proud ASB president of Rialto High School. Woohoo, Rialto! It's always a great day to be a Knight, and we are excited to share some news from our amazing school with you tonight. Our Lady Knights soccer team has made history this season. Led by Rialto High alum Coach Galindo, the team made it all the way to CIF finals this past Friday. The ladies are still in the running for a state title as they earned a victory in the CIF Regional Section Championships yesterday. They host Fillmore High School tomorrow at Knight Stadium beginning at 4 p.m. We would love to see you all there. Also, shout out to Dr. Avila for attending the CIF finals last Friday. Our state championship cheerleading team represented Rialto High and the city of Rialto at the 2018 USA Spirit Nationals on February 23rd. They had a great performance and advanced to finals. Rialto was named national champions at the award ceremony. After reviewing the score sheets, coaches realized that a mistake had been made and that Santa Monica High School scores put them in first place. Even though USA states that the ranking still holds, the squad contacted the team from Santa Monica to make it right. The entire team traveled out to Santa Monica High last week to give their team the Nationals banner, trophy, and medals for first place. It was an amazing show of sportsmanship, integrity, and friendship, as both teams were able to celebrate each other. We are very proud of our cheerleaders. We love hosting students from Bemis, Garcia, Myers, and Warner Elementary Schools for our Read Across America event on Friday. Thank you to Ms. Contrell for organizing the event, teachers who hosted activities, and the Rialto Education Association for presenting us with a grant to make it happen. Congratulations to our Kiwanis Students of the Month, Isabel Garcia and Isaiah Gonzalez Diaz. Great job to both of you. I am excited to inform you all of some great upcoming events. We are hosting a Class of 2018 movie night this Friday with free admission and s'mores. We will hold our Spring Blood Drive on April 5th, and our Avid Spring Festival will take place on April 6th. We look forward to seeing you all at our 25th anniversary celebration on April 18th from 4 to 6 p.m. as we honor 25 years of pride and excellence at Rialto High School. Congratulations from Rialto High to Ms. Fawcett on your award tonight for Employee of the Quarter. You always have a smile for us, and we appreciate all you do. And last but not least, I'd like to thank the district, Ms. Joffrey, and Mr. Carlos for allowing us to share our thoughts and concerns today at DSAC. We appreciate you for wanting to hear what students are feeling. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to seeing you on our campus and at our events. Have a great Rialto Day.
Well done.
Next, we have Kashmila Ali from Carter High School.
Welcome.
Good evening, Honorable Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Avila, and viewing setup. My name is Kashmila Ali, and I'm the AZ President at Carter High School. Great. Thank you. And I would just like to apologize for my voice today. I'm a little sick. So moving on, I just wanted to congratulate Ms. Fawcett right now. Ms. Fawcett, you are amazing, and you are one of the best people that I've ever met. And your dedication is thank you. And your dedication is seen in everything that you do, the hard work that you put in everything. And I'd like to congratulate you and everyone in the nutritional service department for all the hard work that you do. Carter appreciates you. Thank you so much. So moving on Saturday evening, Gabriel Herrera, Jocelyn Vega, and Lauren Dunn performed at the San Bernardino County High School Honor Orchestra. And out of 350 students, they were selected to participate in an 80-piece orchestra. So I know Jocelyn Vega and Lauren Dunn, and they work extremely hard for this. And I know for a fact that this is Jocelyn's dream, and that's to play, and that's to be part of an orchestra. So congratulations, Jocelyn. Next, Carter released our Roar magazine, and this magazine showcases everything that goes on in Carter. And this is our first magazine issue. It kind of everyone plays a part in it, and it's one of the greatest things that's happened at Carter. We get to see everything that's going on. Also, our Carter's art department had several students recognized for being juried into an art show of students from San Bernardino County. Our students were selected from 3D art, photography, drawing, and paintings, and we had 15 students. So I'm going to name them off, okay, just to have them recognized. We have Jordan Lucas, Ariana Lopez, Viviana Flores, Joseph Huezo, Miranda Carcoba, Valeria Gonzalez, Angelina Huerta, Rachel Frost, Catherine Meza, Chelsea Guzman, Raymond Pena, Raquelmi Vanegas, Anna Rubalcaba, Margaret Foster, and Kate Zuniga. So congratulations, guys. Next, we have Carter Wrestling, and this is a great achievement. They have won their 3rd CIF title in the Eastern Division. So congratulations, Coach Hennessy and our Carter Wrestling team. We also had a little small pep rally to commemorate this moment, and it was awesome. Next, we had our Love Galore Winter Formal. We had over 120 students participate, and it was awesome. We pulled it off, and it was great. We also have another thing I want to recognize is our Mesa team. Alex Bryson got 1st place in Mesa Machine, and this device had up to 4 to 8 actions that launched hacky sack 3 meters. Yep, he's awesome. Next we have James Castillo, Anthony Stetson, and Anthony Thornton, 1st place for their Mesa tank. And this is where they design a device. Sorry about that. Well, they got 1st place, and they also won a 2nd award for their right turn glider. And this, it was launched and it goes straight, and it had to land about, sorry, sorry about that. The students had to design and make a glider that was launched and went straight and turned to the right and land close to the target that was placed 25 meters away. Next, we have Sahara, Sebastian, and Carlos, who placed 2nd place for their design of a prosthetic arm. Okay, so moving on to our I Am Beautiful pageant, I Am Beautiful event. We were supposed to have that in March, but instead we're having that in April due to prom, because our prom is on April 7th, and the theme is A Night in Paris. So that's going to be pretty awesome. All right, so moving on, I'd like to thank DSAC for the event that we had today. What we talked about is extremely important, especially in this climate. And I'm extremely appreciative that we brought this up and that you listened to all that we had to say, because a lot of adults don't do that. And I'm extremely appreciative for that. And it shows that our district is paving the way towards a better world for our young minds. And we're creating a generation that cares and is more proactive. So thank you so much. Thank you for your time. And I hope everyone has a relaxing and enjoyable spring break.
Thank you, Ms. Ali.
Next, we have Eric Paez from Eisenhower High School.
Welcome.
Good evening, Honorable Board of Education, Superintendent Dr. Avila, and viewing audience. I am the proud president of Eisenhower High School, and Eisenhower is proud to report to you that we have delivered the shoes to Dunn Elementary, and we will be back on Friday because some of the shoes were not did not fit the students, so we will be making exchanges. And EHS student leadership and Lean Crew was very humbled to be able to gift this to these students who are like, it was a great experience, you know, putting the shoes on these kids and the look on their faces. Also, some of them, like, as soon as they got them, they put them on, took it to recess. You know, we had a good time with them. Also on the playground, we had the Eagle out there. It was a great experience. Also, during January, we hosted our winter formal, our pep rally, a blood drive, and awarded staff members with coffee and donuts. We are also excited. We were excited to host our campus cleanup, and we had 140 students from club members help clean up our beautiful campus. Currently, our AVID program is visiting schools up north, and we are glad that they made it up to Reno safely. Although they still have a lot of other schools and campuses to visit. Next week, our seniors will be kicking off the beginning of the end of their senior year with our senior activities at Big Al's and Six Flags. We also hosted our Black History Month. I saw a couple of you guys, Miss Saida Joffrey and Miss O'Kelly. Thank you guys for going. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I see a couple faces that I recognize. I hope you guys enjoy the performances. And we would like to invite you guys to our Dancing with the Staff that we will have. And then the competition will be held on March 28th at 5:30, and we will love to see you guys there. And I'm excited to report these things to you, and I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you.
Well done.
Myler High is not able to come today.
Do you have anything to report since you are from Myler?
I was not prepared with anything.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize.
Okay.
Just thought you might have some interesting information. All right, thank you. Okay, number 2, District African American Parent Advisory Council, the DAPAC, presents on the National Alliance of Black School Educators, NABSE, conference regarding quality education for African American students.
Well, greetings, Board President Martinez, distinguished board, and Superintendent Dr. Avila, and community. Thank you. My name is Paul Scott, proud Vice President of District African American Parent Advisory Council Board. Let me also introduce my fellow DAPAC board members, our Board President Brenda Parker, our Secretary Leslie Evans, and our parliamentarian Gina Heyman. On behalf of the DAPAC board and parents, Latria Luster and John Solomon, I would like to thank Superintendent Avila and the Rialto School Board for making it possible for us DAPAC parents to attend this year's National Association of Black School Educators Conference. I would also like to thank District Chaperone Teresa Brown, who worked tirelessly to keep us in line and ensure the best possible experience for us all. Your support and belief in the importance and impact of our council will hold a tremendous benefit for our children and the district. Two interesting things about this conference was first, the national perspective, the opportunity to meet and share ideas with attendees from all over the country. And second, the presence of both educators and parents, and the willingness of the conference organizers to offer workshop topics and learning opportunities that we could find useful and relevant in our roles as both elementary and secondary parents. One of the benefits of going to the conference with this group was the opportunity to get the best coaching, ideas, and practices from multiple vital workshops. Our debrief sessions therefore highlighted a number of amazing ideals from parents and educators all across the country. The following initiatives were encouraged as major points of focus by many presenters at the conference. National consensus was that our students need to have an environment and curriculum that acknowledges and celebrates their culture and its impact on society, courageous educators willing to evolve and teach with integrity, and a culture of college and career readiness consistently fostered from pre-K all the way through grade 12. Now you see the word equitable is used quite initially. We must identify and be clear about what each group needs and helps to feel empowered. When students feel that they have access to resources, support, and fair treatment, they feel as though they can overcome anything, and then they are ready to learn. One prevalent issue highlighted at this conference was a widespread lack of consistent focus and follow-through on district promises and programs relating to Black children, such that at the 45th annual meeting of some of the best and brightest minds in education, the main topic of a discussion was still, why are Black children so far behind? Now, according to the California dashboard data through last year, African American students are not faring very well in Rialto either. For here, English language arts, very low and declining over 5.9 points, outperformed by even students with documented disabilities. In math, very low, no growth at all. The only increase was in, The only increase was with suspensions, very high, an increase of 1.1 point. So these snapshots clearly show how the current status of our Black students within the Rialto Unified School District. And for these reasons, we are submitting the following action steps which can be implemented immediately within the parameters of this LCAP. Instructional assistance assigned specifically for Black students at all grade levels. And this directly relates to the LCAP strategy number 2, we will provide rigorous and relevant instruction that supports each student's unique learning style. Action step number 2, all Black students across the districts must have access to social emotional support services provided by licensed clinicians, providing proactive prevention and intervention that builds resiliency in African American students. In Rialto, African Americans make up 12% of the students in the 9th through 12th grade, yet represent 16% of the dropout rate. And this relates directly with LCAP strategy number 7. We will ensure resources and assets are allocated and developed to directly support student learning experiences. Action step number 3. Culturally responsive restorative practices taught and implemented through the use of family community intervention councils. A recent study by the National Institute of Health shows that the use of such councils for minor infractions has significantly reduced the instances of arrest and criminalization, and over time reduced youth crime by upwards of 70%. I distinctly remember myself being more afraid and of disappointing my mother and grandmother than I was about any threat of police. And this relates to strategy number 5. We will ensure full engagement of Rialto Unified School District families in the education of their children. Action step number 4. We ask you to reevaluate the current process of assigning our Black students to special education designations, many as young as kindergarten. And again relates to strategy number 7, which we will ensure resources and assets are allocated and developed to directly support student learning experiences. And number 5, to create a task force specifically designed to address and monitor the achievements and successes of African American students. Again, LCAP strategy number 7, we will ensure resources and assets are allocated and developed to directly support student learning experiences. World-renowned business management consultant and author, and author, Peter Drucker states in his book, The Practice of Management, that unless commitment is made, there are only promises and hopes, but no plans. It doesn't matter how good your plans are, how well they're drafted, how detailed they are. If you're not committed to them, they're only promises and hopes. Without committing to these plans and taking the right and appropriate action, they are just words on paper. And we thank you for your time, your listening, and your commitment to your plan. Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation.
Great. Bless you.
Do we have any comments or questions from the board?
I have a question. For District African American Advisory Committee, how strongly would you support this district moving soon towards African American studies, ethnic studies for the students in this district?
On a scale of 1 to 10, a 12?
Yeah, yesterday.
Yes, yes.
Mr. Scott, could you, I know you, before in your presentation, you all's presentation, had the slide, but you removed it, about the community engagement survey around the Inland Empire, about the priorities for the community around that?
Yes. Recently, Blue Educational Foundation conducted a survey over the entire Inland Empire from High Desert, Victorville to Riverside County. We polled over 1,000 members of the Black community, parents and students. And out of that poll, it came across that about 64% wanted wanted academic success as their priority. That was their number one priority. Academic success and wanting to make sure that their children have equal access to the best education so that they can actually go on and pursue post-secondary education.
What was the number 2?
Number 2
Black history.
was Black history curriculum. And that was their second priority. And this was from, again, from Victor Valley all the way down to Riverside.
Culturally relevant.
Culturally relevant, yeah, Black Studies program, yes.
And we did have that back in the 90s. Seriously. Don't know what happened to it.
Well, so much has happened since
Testing.
then, but it's good that hopefully we can bring that back.
And let me just add one more piece. Good afternoon, again, good evening. I'm Teresa Brown, District Administrator, and proud to facilitate this wonderful DAPAC organization. There is a current movement that is being made popular, by a hashtag, and that is that representation matters. So I do think that it is very relevant that we need to not only have studies in our schools that represent the culture of all of our students in Rialto, specifically our African American students we're talking about this evening, and they need to see it, hear it, read about it, experience it. So we think that that is very important.
Thank you very much. Well presented. Dr. Avila, you have your copy, so.
I do.
Okay, thank you. Okay, number 3 on presentations, employees and student of the quarter. We don't have a list of how to present them today? Okay, that's fine. Would you please start?
Oh, okay. Sounds good.
Sorry, I have a student.
Good evening. I am here on behalf of the board, and I will be awarding our CSEA Employee of the Quarter Award, and it will go to Ms. Candice Rojas. Candice Rojas is a library media technician, at Trapp Elementary School as their district employee, and she's the district employee of the quarter. Ms. Rojas was born in West Covina to Mark and Alma Rojas. Her mother works for Rialto USD as a language assessment center. Do you have your family here? Where's Mom? Okay, Mom, come on up and come stand with her at least. Or are you taping? Okay. Ms. Rojas grew up in the cities of Rialto and Fontana. She graduated from Fontana High School, hey, I'm an alumni, in 2007, and earned an associate certificate in business administration from Chaffee Community College. Ms. Rojas was hired in 2011 as a substitute library media technician office clerk. In 2014, she was hired as a library media tech 1 at Trapp Elementary School. Candice is known for her happy disposition and friendly service. She said she loves coming to work every day and has met many wonderful people throughout the entire district. She added that the Trapp team is an amazing group of hardworking individuals who inspire her and create an environment that is full of positive energy. How many people from Trapp do we have? We've got the principal, okay. One of Ms. Rojas' goals is to help show students that they can still make an impact for rhinos who are so far away. She enjoys educating the students to look critically at the world around them and understand their relationship between their environment and other species, and be able to look for solutions that help protect and sustain our wildlife for future generations. Clearly, her hobby is animal conservation efforts. There is strength in working together to fight against extinction, she says. Ms. Rojas is engaged to Angel Patlan. Is that him taking pictures? Okay, Angel, I'm going to allow you to stay right there so you can get the moment, but when we take the official picture, you come and join us. Ms. Raquel Torres, president of CSEA, added, oh, there. Oh. Do you want to read this section here? Oh, okay. Ms. Raquel Torres, president of CSEA, added, I want to share I had the opportunity to visit Candice in the library as she was beginning a new knitting class for students at Trapp. She first shows a video to the students about rhinos, which was very insightful and heartwarming. She shares about the purpose of helping rhinos and teaches students to knit, which will be a memory I'm sure they will never forget. The students who know Candice will treasure what they've learned from her as students at Trapp and know they help keep baby rhinos warm and safe. On behalf of the Board of Education, we appreciate you not only going out of your way to sustain our wildlife, but to educate and inspire our students and bring your unique talents and gifts to us as well. So thank you. Right here.
Get the shot.
And can I just have both of you in here as well, all of you, all three of you, please. Principal, the family, CSEA. Is the husband, does the fiance work? Yes.
What they got is food.
I really, yeah, I need to see the clock. 1, 2, and 3, and one more.
So at this time, Ms. Candace, would you like to say a few words? And you can take Mike there. I can hold that, and you can sit that.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
I am overwhelmed with gratitude and I'm overwhelmed with gratitude and profoundly honored to be given the recognition for the work that is near and dear to my heart. To be able to work with the students at TRAP really is the ultimate reward, to see them volunteer to learn how to knit, which can be frustrating at times, but they stick to it and really truly show that they want to help and directly contribute to conservation of rhinos, which blankets actually play a major role in helping them survive. And I really do appreciate and am really thankful for all of the support that I've received from Carmen Palmer, who also coordinated a support system from our Rialto Rotary Club and our district's ADK Club, and also from our Business Professional Women of Rialto service groups, who really have made it possible to launch our knitting club. So thank you, and to everybody else who have also supported the Rhino Club. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Roxanne Dominguez. I'm the very proud principal at Trapp Elementary. Candace is one of the most dedicated employees I've ever had the pleasure of working alongside. Last school year, I was out welcoming kids before school, and I see a bunch of kids coming with balls of yarn and knitting needles, and I'm like, what's going on? And they said, we're helping to save the rhinos with Mrs. Rojas. I'm like, what are you talking about? So I go into the library, and at recess and lunchtime, she had students coming in on their own time, and she was teaching them to knit on her own time during their break. And I just thought that was amazing. And so over summer, she came to me and asked if she could expand the knitting club and actually do an after-school knitting club. And she has had another teacher jump on board with her this year, and it's just been an amazing impact for our students, a wonderful experience. Candace is just outstanding employee. She gets her hands involved with everything we have going on at the school. I often have to tell her, no, you can't do that because you're too busy with the 1,000 of other things that you have going on. So she's amazing, and I'm very, very lucky and honored that she works alongside of us at school and with our students. So congratulations.
Congratulations, Candace. I just want to invite and encourage anyone who would like to go on Wednesdays after school to observe the classroom. It's really amazing. I went and saw what takes place, and the very first day there was the start of a first class, and they were showing a video, and I'm telling you, when Roxy shared the story with me and I went down there, I love animals, and it's just very heartwarming, and I'm glad and proud that you're a CSEA member. Thank you, and you're helping everyone.
Ms. O'Kelly, you're next.
Sorry.
Well, Candace, I may have to stop by. No one ever succeeded in teaching me how to knit. I tried. Okay, well, I am really excited to be giving this award. So I will start off by saying the Rialto Education Association selected Carter High School counselor, excuse me, Mrs. Joyce Hampton as the district's REA Employee of the Quarter. Miss Hampton, come on down. Joyce and I go way back. To Cole. Yeah. It was still junior high, or was it a middle school then? Okay. Mrs. Hampton was born in Chicago, Illinois, and raised by her mother, Beulah Chambers. She attended Chicago Vocational High School, graduated from Southern Illinois University, Edwardsville, with a bachelor's degree, a double major in human services and government. Then she graduated from California State University, San Bernardino, with a master's degree in education counseling in 1998. Her career with the Rialto Unified School District began in 1998 when she was a counselor at Cole Middle School. That's where I first met her. We worked together there, and I was the dean of students. She left Cole Middle School to move on to Rialto High School. In 2004, she began her current tenure at Carter High School. Mrs. Hampton said she enjoys working in Rialto because of the diverse student body and the extraordinary staff. Mrs. Hampton has been married to Lawrence Hampton for 37 years. Lawrence, would you like to join your wife up here? Oh, and are these your sons? No. Oh, okay. Okay, they were all in a row, so I didn't know. Okay, they have two daughters, Tamitra Hampton, who is Senior Assistant Director of Undergraduate Admissions for Athletics at UC Berkeley, and her youngest daughter, Avria Hampton, who is the lead admissions counselor and recruitment programs coordinator at San Jose State University. So your kids are very successful. Your mother must have had something to do with that. Mrs. Hampton's hobbies are playing tennis, collecting black art, and writing poetry. She is also a practicing Christian. She is also one of the most dedicated counselors I've ever had the privilege of working with. And her commitment and her concern for students is genuine and almost unmatched. So we helped a lot of kids. Lisa Lindberg, president of REA, said, Joyce has been a member of the LCAP committee for the past 3 years and has been repeatedly elected to a delegate position for REA at the National Education Association Representative Assembly, held every summer. This year, Joyce will be traveling to Minneapolis, Minnesota to represent REA again. Joyce is a valuable REA member and hardworking counselor to her students. She is a fine example of the good people we have here in Rialto. On behalf of the Board of Education, we value you and thank you for being an exemplary employee who directly benefits our college-bound students. Thank you, Mrs. Hampton, and congratulations.
Oh. Can you come up?
If they're your kids and then find out your kids are working in colleges.
see the husband in there somewhere. Because it looks like you just have the head on your body. Okay. There you go. Okay. Just the clockwork. 1, 2, 3.
Elon Musk.
One more. Thank you.
This is her moment, not mine.
There you go.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening to our distinguished board members, Dr. Avila, our superintendent, to my husband, and to our guests. I'd like to thank everyone for bestowing this honor on me. I don't even feel like I work because I love working with students. This is what I love to do, and I think this is what God has ordained me to do. Really, I really believe, and I give him all the glory and the honor and the praise for any good thing that has happened to me. My husband, my children, this position, I give the glory to him because I don't deserve it. Really, I don't. I don't. I feel blessed that I have the ability to get up every morning and go to a place that I want to go to work with students I want to work with, to give everything I have to every student. No matter who it is, I want to give my best to that student every day of my life. And it's a joy to do it. It's a pleasure to do it. I want to do it, and I want to continue to do it. It doesn't even feel like I've been here 19 years. It's gone by so fast. And to still enjoy it after 19 years is a blessing. It truly is. And I thank you for this opportunity, and I want to continue to work hard for the district and do my best. Thank you so much.
I just want to say you can see why I nominated Joyce Hampton. Wonderful person, and continues, like I said, to be elected every single year that she runs for the NEARA, and we're so proud to have her. Thank you.
Kind of excited about our next person coming up, but before I invite him up here, just to share with you that for decades Rialto Unified School District has had a rich tradition of honoring employees of the quarter, and it's a proud tradition that we are privileged to continue in recognizing some special staff members from the teaching, classified, and management union teams. But tonight we're going to make history because we're adding to that rich tradition. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to call Mr. Oscar Vera. He's 10 years old. Saida, do we have a stool? We have a stool handy? Anywhere?
Should be behind. Just have
a stool. I don't see it.
You see it?
Oh, hold it.
Be careful.
Is that tall enough? Okay. There you go. All right. We're going to do this together here. Okay. Successful schools, districts, okay, and I'm not reading this right now, find ways to help their students, their kids, find their passions. It is very, very important the kids feel appreciated, supported, especially when they're excited about something. I'm going to compare this young man here, Mr. Oscar Vera, a Mr. already at 10 years of age, to, maybe you've heard this person's name before, Elon Musk. Now, what is he known for? Well, we could go on with pages, many pages, but we'll just say he's an inventor and an entrepreneur. Smile at everybody right now, Oscar, because you might be the next Elon Musk. And I'm so proud here to show you off to our community. Our first student who will be honored is Mr. Oscar Vera from Warner Elementary. Oscar was born in Pomona. He's the eldest child of the Vera family and Myra Vera Rizzo. Are you here? You drove them here and you're taking pictures. Continue to take the pictures and then we'll have you up in a little bit. He has two siblings, a brother, Adam, and a 3-year-old sister. Wave if you're out there right now. So we have his 3-year-old sister, Bella, and is Adam here? Oh, there's Adam back there. All right, that's awesome. Okay, Oscar began his education at Warner Elementary School since kindergarten. His favorite class is band. He plays the trumpet. He enjoys learning mathematics and higher numbers. His passion for math and science led him to a local sweepstakes at a county recognition, yes, at the age of 10. He made history this year at Rialto Unified School District, winning a second-place trophy for the 4th and 5th grade category, as well as overall sweepstakes trophy for special recognition for his project entitled A Battery That Makes Sense. I was reading this. I go, wow, this is cool. We'll get to it in a minute, what he did. During the winter break, Oscar wanted to explore how batteries worked. He ended making his own battery using household items. He soaked strips of paper towels in a solution of vinegar and salt water, and then put these soaked strips of paper in aluminum foil. He then stacked the aluminum foil with 4 pennies and 4 nickels between the foil, creating a stacked battery. This was an innovative way of designing his own battery. He didn't need to go to Harbor Freight or Home Depot. He just makes his own batteries. Awesome. We're so proud of you. Oscar enjoys biking, playing Legos, drawing, and, being a kid. We got to have balance in our lives. According to Warner Elementary School principal, Mrs. Adria Roman, are you here?